to Stacy and D's channel. If you're new here for the first time, a warm welcome to you. But yes, guys, I'm on live now with a story time. I hope I remember this story well. I'm just here and I just remember this, and I said, you know what, let me just come live and do a story time. Yes, guys, thanks for being here with me, guys. I really appreciate your presence. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. So I'm just gonna give this story time my best shot as much as I remember. Yes, guys, it's not good to gamble, guys. I am here to tell anyone who's gonna come across this live that gambling is not a good thing. Gambling is not a good thing, okay? Yes, guys, so welcome in, welcome in. If you're here on the live stream right now, guys, feel free to share me out. I will appreciate it. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to talk in the chat or to chat in the chat. Yeah, feel free to come along, guys. Let's talk about gambling, guys. Meanwhile, I give my story time. Yes, guys, thanks for the amazing thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, guys, the story times happened way back, guys. Way back. Thanks be to God, I am done with gambling. Let it be clear, I am done with gambling. I no longer gamble. I must say I am delivered from gambling. Who know me personally, they would know that I love to gamble back then. I did love this game called Cashpot. The Cashpot game, yes, that was my favorite gambling game. That was my favorite gambling game, guys. Yes, guys, so the Cashback game was my favorite gambling game. So back then, guys, when I was living in Jamaica, guys, even before I started having kids, I usually buy a Cashback game, guys. That to show you guys how long, who know me personally, that to show you guys how long I am buying the Cashback game. And they usually have some scratch off game too. I don't remember the names of those games right now, but those games was my favorite also. I was excited to see what I win when I scratch off those games. Yes, you just use a coin, any silver money, and scratch off that thing. Some people use their fingernail to scratch it, but I did not at the time, because I guess whatever is coming off is poisonous. So I did not use my fingers to scratch it. I always use like a coin, like a silver money, to scratch that game. So yes, guys, let's get into the story time, guys. Let's get into the story time. So, guys, back then gambling, guys, it was so much fun for me. It was so much fun. I usually have luck. I'm not gonna lie. I usually have luck in the cashback games. I usually have luck in the games, guys. And when I was working in Negril, guys, on my lunchtime, you'll find a lot of cashpad people at the door, right? I usually work into I would say a shop or a store, yeah. But at my lunchtime, you'll find a lot of cashpad colleagues at my door. Some of them work on the same mall. Some of them even work a little bit from there, but they make their time and effort to come around. They come around because they said I can read the game well, right? Everybody says I can read the game well. So they always come there and we discuss the game and what the man is gonna play later. What the man under. Like I could tell them, what's, and then everybody is like telling the dreams. So like we just usually have a conference, like a cashpad conference, like guys. Usually have a cashpad conference, but they always said at the end of the day when the numbers play, like when everybody decide on the number and they buy the number, they always say I am giving good numbers. So that's why my door always full with a lot of colleagues, like cashback buddies. right? Some of them work on the same plaza there, and some work different places, but they make it a point of duty. Welcome, Mountain Inspiration. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I'm here with a story time about me when I was addicted to gambling. But thanks be to God, I am delivered from gambling now. So Mountain Inspiration is saying hello host. Hello to you to Mountain. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thumbs up done. Thanks for the amazing thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Yes guys, like I was saying now, I was very good at the numbers, so everybody would choose my number that I give out. Everybody would work with my number, guys. And they're saying, you can read the game well. You can read the game well. So I'm just sharing this story time, guys, to tell somebody today that gambling is not a good thing. But I am going to get down into the story time, though. Thanks for coming in. I see the numbers going up, but I don't see any comments away from Mountain. But thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping with me today. Yes, guys, so backtracking the story time now. So I even went to Kingston, guys, right? Kingston in Jamaica, for those who don't know. Jamaica, West Indies, Kingston City, halfway through those places. So one day, guys, while I was going about my business, I see some gamblers in the street, because halfway through is a very busy place. If you all know, you would know. Halfway through Kingston, Jamaica, very, very busy. So I see some gamblers out there doing their thing, but because I am a gambler too, I stopped with my nosy self now, guys. I stopped to find out what was going on. I see gambling going on, and I put myself in it. So on that specific day when I was passing, I was about to put myself into a class. So I did have like, I think I would have about $2,000 or $3,000 on me at the time, because I said if I get through with the class, I'm just gonna pay down, you know, I'm gonna pay some money on the class. Yeah, I'm gonna do the registration then. I was gonna do some more CXCs on that day, and that specific day. So I said I wanted to go check out some evening classes at the time. So I leave home, and I'm in halfway through now, guys. And I did have my $3,000, $2,000. I don't remember to the exact, but I know it's somewhere there. I have such money on me, and I see them gambling, and I stopped there. And then one lady said to me, spin this card for me, girl. Spin. That time I was pretty young. Didn't have any babies yet or anything. She said, spin this card for me. Spin this card for me, girl. So I spin the card, guys. And I heard the lady jump up and say, yes, yes. Me win, me win, me win. And she said, alright, me gonna give you 5 bills out there, because me did a plan for not spinning, and me did scared for go spin it, because I don't want to lose no more money. So anyway, guys, she gave me $500 out there. But me being a gambler too, I want to go more now, because I get $500 free to gamble with. So when I get the $500 and I was walking away, I heard the man that was conducting the game, the gambling game, he said, you gone already, you're not going to try your luck too, so you get free $500. Come and try your luck, man. And I was wondering, should I? And then because I have the spirit of gambling, guys, I go ahead and trying to try my luck with that $500. Then I heard they say, I don't know nothing about the game, you know, guys, to tell you the truth. I don't know nothing about the game. So if they were even cheating me in the game, I don't know. But because I have the spirit of gambling and I stop and be nosy, I put myself in that situation with them out in halfway through gambling. So the man said I must try my luck. So I spin the card, and then he says I lose. It was a card game, I think. Yeah. He says I lose. And then he said, you want to try again? Maybe next time you might be lucky. You can take your own money and try. And I was like, should I? But guys, because I have the spirit of gambling, it's going to tempt me to try the game. So I try now, and what did happen when I try off my own? I think he says I lose again. Right, I lose again. So I am trying back now to get back my money, to win back my money now. So I try again, and when I try again, I think he said I lose again. So he was like, you know what? If you wanna win back everything, you could just gamble for your phone then. Cause I said I don't have any more money, you know. I was trying to hold back $1,000 because I already lose $1,000 in the game. I think it was $500 each, and I do 2 games with them. I think it was that the case. So he said you could gamble your phone, and I look into the situation and I'm saying, hell no, I'm not gonna gamble my phone. And I said to him, say, okay, no worries, I'm done. And I take my little time and walk away. But I was feeling down that I lose $1,000, guys, over foolishness, all because of gambling, guys. Gambling is not a good thing, guys. Gambling is not a good thing, especially when you're addicted to gambling. It is not a good thing. So I lose my $1,000, and that money was for me to register myself to do some classes, even classes, and I go ahead and just blow out $1,000 like that. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining me. So I'm just giving a story time, guys, on my addiction for gambling back then. But thanks be to God, I am delivered. I am no more a gambler. Thanks be to God. Yes, guys. So I just lose my $1,000 like that. And the next thing too, guys, the way how I was addicted. I can remember when I was at work, I wanted to gamble so bad because every day, guys, I think Cashpot was going 2 times for the day back then. I don't know how many times it is going now, but I can remember it was going 2 times for the day, one draw in the morning and one in the evening. So I would gamble 2 times for the day. So one specific day I gambled in the morning and I did not win anything. And everybody was at my door again, and we discussed numbers and we're going to buy again for the even draw. And I did not win anything. But what happened, guys, the way how I was caught up in gambling, I go ahead and use my fear, my taxi fear. I use my taxi fear to gamble, guys, and I did not win anything, right? So that is how when you're addicted to something, it will drive the nuts out of you to go further and further and further and try to do what you want to do. That's how addiction is. It's just like gambling is just like drinking, like somebody who loves to drink rum, alcohol, yeah. It's the same thing. You just want to go and drink and drink and drink. So it's the same as gambling. But I'm here to remind somebody today that any addiction that you have, you can pray about it. Because I remember one day I did pray about my gambling addiction too. I can remember. I'm like, God, this is going way too far. I'm like, God, I remember I even take my fear and gamble my fear. Yeah, so any addiction you have, guys, you can pray about it, you know, seek God about it, and He will help you. He will deliver you from your addiction. But backtracking into the story, maybe you guys are wondering, like, I gambled my fare, so how did I reach home? So let me tell you guys how I reach home. I have to go into my account. I have to go into my Scotia account. There was a Scotia machine in Negril. Maybe it's still there because the bank, Scotia Bank, is there too, so the machine is there outside. So I have to go into my account to get fare to go home. That's how I reach home. That's how I reach home, guys. So you see, guys, I have my fare. I gambled, feel that I was gonna win. The fact that I can read the game so well, I thought I would win something. Like I said, I could read the game well, and most of the time I win, but sometimes I do lose. Yes, so I get fare from the machine and go home, guys. But you know, it wasn't a good thing for me to gamble my fare, but because of addiction, it led me to gamble my taxi fare. And telling this story time, there is no shame in my game, because right now I can be helping somebody who's out there with an addiction problem with gambling as well, and they come across this video. this live stream here. They're gonna come across this live stream, or they probably hop on the live right now and they hear me talking about it. Yeah, so I could be like a motivator for somebody today who is addicted with gambling or just any other thing they're addicted with. I want them to know that God can help them. God can deliver them from their mess. God can turn their mess into a message. Because right now, that was my mess. And it's now a message to somebody today that you can free yourself from addiction by praying and believing that God can deliver you. So yes, guys. Yes, guys, my toddler was here with me, so I have to pause for a bit. So I hope somebody can come across this stream here and can learn something, and that they can know that they're not alone. They're not the only person with addiction. They can get rid of addiction by praying and asking God for guidance. And they can get rid of their addiction. So that is just my little story time on addiction. Yes, guys. So back then, guys, I even remember I win cash back already back then, and I take that gambling money and bless somebody. Somebody was, a little bit of difficulty, and I take that same gambling money and help somebody. Right? But addiction, guys, addiction. It is not easy. It is not easy to be addicted. But without God in the midst of it, you cannot get over addiction. You have to call on God to help you to get you out of the situation, like I said before. Yes, guys, so that is my little story time on my addiction of gambling. But like I said before, thanks be to God, I am free from gambling. I no longer gamble. And I'm free many years ago now from gambling, guys. If you're wondering how long, many years ago, I no longer gamble. Yes. So if you happen to come across this live stream, guys, you can share it out. Or if you're on the live right now and you want to share out this little addiction story time, you feel free to share it out, guys. I appreciate it. Remember to give me some thumbs up. Feel free to talk in the chat, guys. So thanks for coming in, guys. Thanks for coming in. I see the numbers going up. Okay, Fresh is here. Why we can see you. Oh my god. You can check out some of my videos if you don't know what I look like. You can check out some of my videos. K Fresh. I have a lot of videos there with my face, but lately I just feel like do some videos without being on the camera. Yeah. And most likely I have a toddler in here and I don't want his face in my camera as well, so I just work along without being on the camera. Yeah, so I just was giving a story time on my addiction of gambling. I know what you look. Okay, K for say I know what you look like. Yeah, I have a lot of videos there with my face. Hi Sulu, welcome Sulu. Thanks for coming. Remember to give me a thumbs up, guys, and feel free to share me out. Feel free to share me out. I'm getting a call. Okay, I am back. I was on a call, guys. Alright, so Mama Handprint is here. Hello, host and everyone. Thanks for coming, Mama Handprint. Thanks for being here. Yes, guys, I was just sharing a story time, about me and addiction of gambling. But thanks be to God, I said earlier on in the live, I am delivered from gambling. I no longer gamble. Yes. Thanks for coming, guys, and feel free to share out the live, guys. This video, this live stream probably will help somebody with addiction. It doesn't have to be gambling. It could be any other form of addiction you're having. It doesn't have to be gambling. There are different types of addiction. Some people, some people are drunkards. So Mama Handprint say you are welcome, host. Yes, guys, in the meantime, guys, you can connect with each other too. You can connect with each other, guys, in the meantime. So Solo is here. I'm going live today, as you can see. I just decided to hop on over here because I haven't been live over here for a little while now. Yep, I don't think it catch. No, I'm not even sure the last time I come live over here. Maybe like 2 weeks ago. I'm not really sure. Or a month ago, somewhere. I'm not even sure, guys. So gambling, guys, gambling is not a good thing, guys. And on a note of that, guys, when I was in halfway tree too, I could remember I see a young lady, a young girl at the time. She was crying like a baby, like saying she want back her money. I think it was the same type of people. I'm not even sure if it was the same set of people who was doing the gambling in the square, halfway tree, Kingston, Jamaica. Yes, but they scam seems like she was a teenager. That's how young she was looking. She was crying that she want back her money. They scam her of her money as well. Yeah. Because she wanna go and gamble with them too, they scam her money. But in order for you guys know what I'm really talking about, you probably have to watch the front part of this live stream for you to really understand what I'm saying now. Yeah. I would have to go back to the first part of the stream when I was talking. Because when you're gonna listen to story time, guys, it's not just good to listen the middle and the end. You have to listen from the beginning to get the full story of what the storyteller is saying. You have to listen from the beginning, guys. Not just the middle and the end. You get the full story and you listen from the beginning. I can remember while I was a cash pot addict too, I see they do the cashier, the lady that was selling the cash pot, I see somebody do her something really unfair. The person come and order a number for 3,000 Jamaican dollars at the time. $3,000, and by the time the lady print the ticket and look up, the person gone, and it was almost time for the machine to lock down. Because if you know about cash pot, the machine lock down certain time when it's almost the time for the draw of the cash pot, right? It locked down certain time, so the man wait until it was almost time for the machine to lock down. Then he run up and said, sell me a number, I don't remember what number he ordered, like that said, sell me number 5 for $3,000. So the lady hurry up print it because the lady want to cash cash him before the machine closed down. So by the time the lady print the ticket and you hand it out to him, the man gone. And the lady told me because I usually go there and buy cash mat every day. So she was like my friend then, because sometimes she said, what number is gonna play now, Stacy? Because we know you have luck with it and stuff. I would reason it out, and sometimes she buy a number as well for herself. Yeah, but that's what the man did to her. The man had a number for $3,000, and then by the time she printed it out, him gone. That was really unfair to her. And she have to end up and pay back that $3,000 guys out of her pocket. That's the wickedness the man do to her. She have to pay back the $3,000 out of her pocket. So thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for coming in. If you see somebody in the chat that you don't have, guys, you can connect with them as well. Back then, buying my cash packs, I usually work off my dreams. Because, you know, cash pack is all about getting a dream, or they say you see a rake at the time. Like if you see a dog running down the street, you would say, oh, that's a rake, you know, that's dog, that's dog. I think dog was 11. Because I can remember. And running was 31. Yeah. So they would just say, I see a rake, or I have a dream, whatever. So they work off those things and buy a number. But I'm not gonna lie, back then it was fun for me, you know, gambling, but I no longer. And I thanks be to God, because I was so addicted. You have to be careful as people are dishonest. Yes, yes, Mama's handprint. Yeah, that's what the man do to the lady. Order a number for $3,000. Not even if it was a game prank or anything. You couldn't just say want $20 then. You know, something simple where lady can just pay back. The man said $3,000. Order a number, and then he gone when the lady print it out. Because you know we have some troublemakers out there, you know. And then it is not a remember, it's not a game of God neither, it's a game of the devil. So I guess the devil himself turn up. The devil himself turn up and order a number for $3,000. Understand? Because it's not nothing of God, it's gambling. And anything of gambling is not of God. But no, I don't even know how many times for the day they have the draw now. But those times, I think it was 2 times for the day, in the morning and in the evening. That was a couple of years ago for me. You know, you have, I can remember, and I know of some Christians and they really love the cashback game, you know, but guess what? They are not gonna buy it. They're gonna ask somebody to buy it for them. They don't wanna show their face at the cashback shop or no number. But they love the game. Some Christians I'm talking about, I know of experience, you know. One of them usually ask me to buy it for them too. So I know what I'm talking about, you know. They love the game, they'll hide and buy it. Because they don't want their church brother or church sister to know they're buying the game. But you can hide from man, but you cannot hide from God. We always to be mindful of that. We can hide from man, but we cannot hide from God. Mama's handprint said so true. Yeah. I have never bought cash. Okay, so Mama handprint says she have never bought cash pot and she don't believe in gambling. Yes, it's not a good thing, Mama's handprint. It will leave you broke. It's always gonna want you coming back, you know. That's the addiction of it. Because you're gonna get addicted after a while, and I'm talking from experience. Like when you started out, you're gonna get addicted. Because remember, you know, it's not of God, it's gambling. So you're gonna get addicted and you wanna go for it every day. It's like drinking alcohol. So I'm here to remind somebody today that anything that you're addicted to, just pray about it. Pray to God about it and God will help you and deliver you through it. It doesn't have to be cash pot. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be anything else. Phone call again. I am using the gloves to wash these dishes. I can bother to stop every minute taking it off. I'm getting another call. Well, I just have to take this call. My phone keep ringing. I'm coming back, guys. Yes, guys, I am back. It's not good to ignore a phone call, guys. You know, cause I was here washing, some dishes with gloves on. I'm just like every time I have to take off this glove, cause the phone did ring earlier and ringing again. So I said, let me just take this call, cause the person called back and it was a very important call. So it's not all the while they're gonna get I go just in talk. Sometimes it's gonna be something important. So it's not good to ignore a phone call. Yeah. All the while they wanna do I go just in talk. Sometimes it's gonna be something important, guys. So always pick up your phone. It could be anything. So Solo is still here. Solo is still here. Mama's handprints. Yeah. So they said hello, Mama. Solo, you going live later, Solo? Are you doing live later on? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Remember to thumbs up live as you come in. Share me out if you can. Talk to me in the chat about gambling. Have you know anyone with the addiction of gambling? Or you yourself addicted with gambling? Let's talk about it. And remember that God can deliver you if you are a gambler as well. Just pray about it. Talk to God about it. Yeah. We pray and God delivers. We pray. The song said, we pray and God delivers. Right? Pray about it. God will deliver you guys. If you're addicted with gambling, pray about it. Or just any other thing you're addicted with, just pray about it. We pray and God delivers. He's always there to hear us. He's always giving a listening ear. He's never too busy. Even though he have a lot of children to tend to, he's never too busy. Everyone is gonna get some attention, right? I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. God knows my name. So guys, when the gamblers scam me off my money, I just remember this little part. Because like I said, guys, this is years ago. So I just remember this little part. So after they scam me off my money, and that money was for me to do a registration to start some evening classes. So I did work back that money because I was working at the time. So I decided to go to class in the evening. So I worked back that money, guys, and I go ahead and do my registration, and I sign up for my evening classes, and I was going to evening class while working at the time. Even though they scammed me, I did not give up and say, oh, that money was to do my class and it's all gone now. I did not give up. I work again. When I get paid, I move forward again about my class. And this time, guys, Going to halfway tree, guys, I hold my head straight. If I see nobody gambling, I won't stop. I know what happened, right? I remember what happened. So if I see anybody gambling, I am going my ways and go take care of my business. I'm not stopping. So sometimes in life, we learn our lesson by our mistake. We learn lessons by making a mistake. And we are not perfect. We do make mistakes, guys. We're not perfect. But it's us to learn from the mistake that we made so that we can work on ourselves and that we don't make that same mistake again. One o'clock. I don't remember if you guys ever come across a story where I said a pastor lay hands on me in halfway tree. It was during those times too, guys, when I usually go to class. Yes, it was usually those times. I usually left out early sometime and stop with the pastor in halfway tree. And when I'm coming back from class, I would stop again. He always keep church service in halfway tree. Out by the clock. Yes, out by the clock in halfway tree. Usually have church service going on out there, so I am a God lover. So anyway, I hear people worshiping God, I like to go there. So I always stop there and worship. Yes, but if you haven't come across that story time, guys, I think I have it. I'm not sure if it's on this channel or it's on the gospel channel. I think it's on the gospel channel, you know. Yeah. But as we go through life, guys, we learn a lot of things, right? You're gonna learn a lot of things, and you're never too old to learn something new. Doesn't matter what your age, you always learn something new. You're never too old to learn something new, guys. Every day we learn something new. Okay, so Mama Handprint say true, so true. Yeah, you're never too old to learn something new. Right now, you have some 70, 80, and 90-year-old people just going to college to get a degree right now. Yeah, that's how old they be. They're just going to get their degree right now. I guess their brain is good, then they can remember things if they're that old and they're studying. I think their brain is that good and they can remember. Because not everybody is blessed with memory at such age, like 70s, in your 70s, 80s, and 90s. Not everybody is blessed with good memories. But guys, even back then, the way I was loving gambling, I tell myself I would not buy the lotto though. I never buy that game in my whole life when I was gambling. As much as I was addicted to gambling, I did not buy lotto. I didn't have no intention of buying lotto. I just don't believe in the lotto game. I just say that that game probably hard to win, you know, so I didn't try to buy that game. I buy other games besides cash pot, but I did not ever even think of buying lotto. It was the only game. And I always hear sad stories about people who win lotto too. So I wasn't thinking about that lotto game at the time. Never tried it yet. But like I said, no more gambling for me. I'm free. I am free. Free to live my life. Okay, so Mama Handprint say in your house, Solu take note. Mama Handprint is visiting, okay? So if you're just joining me, guys, you can go back to the front part of the stream. You will hear the story time about me, addiction with me in gambling. You can listen to that story. If you're interested, you can go back to the front of the stream and listen to story time about me and gambling and addiction. Mama's done connect with soul. Thanks guys for hanging with me. I'm just gonna leave this on silent for now. Sorry. I'm gonna leave this on silent because I still have to leave the house. So I'm just gonna leave it until I'm ready to run. So thanks for hanging out guys.